And it's Westbrook with the play. It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Pass to Bailey. Here's Levine. Now Sabonis. Stolen by Kessler. Fast break, Utah. Against George. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And Sacramento making a change here. Monk's checked in. Jazz leading by 5. Just got his 9th assist of the game now.
We are talking 7 foot, 245 pounds. You better be able to finish it, Mr. Kessler.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Utah making a switch here. Sensaball's checked in. Kings trail by 7. Outside Monk. Here's DeRozan. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Westbrook against George. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, this is where Markkanen's feel for the game. You can put him in pick and roll. He is going to find a way to score.
Sabonis, high post. Kessler makes him 2 for 5.
Well, Russell Westbrook demonstrating how talented a passer he can be.
Utah leading by 6. Here's Bailey. Give him 8 points now. For 3, George. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
DeRozan outside. Pulls up at the elbow. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Utah shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Here's George. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Kings trail by 8. Pass to DeRozan.
Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
And some changes here for the Kings. Murray comes in for Hunter, and it's Levine in for Monk. Shot clock at 5. Here's Levine. Kicks it out to Westbrook. No good with the triple. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. They're leading by 8. And there's 1:45 left to play in the second quarter. Kessler, a screen on Westbrook. Here's George. George with another miss.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Here's Levine for 3. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Bailey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It's just so hard to contest Bailey without fouling him. He's long and he's crafty.
He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier. He misses the free throw. on the second one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Westbrook outside. Off target with the three.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
Here's Sensabaugh. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Kings trail by 9. Westbrook finds Sabonis. Outside Levine. Westbrook outside. Again, the miss by the Kings.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Sacramento shooting at just 26% in the second. Steps back. Here's Levine. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Sabonis with a screen on George. And it's Westbrook again missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Kessler, a screen on Westbrook. Here's George. The layup off target.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And so it's Utah. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And taking a look at Sacramento, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rush, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Jazz.
Smooth operation. I wish every team played this intelligently.
Yeah, if you look at the shots they're getting, they obviously had a game plan coming in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will... tighten up here in the second. You got to like what Keontae George has done in this one.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Jazz leading by 11. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in at point. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Doris, while he's selective about it, Yusuf Nurkic has added a three-pointer to his game.
I think if you're a big in the modern NBA, you understand that your game is always about adapting to what's next. And listen, you have to be selective if you're just adding this element, but Yusuf Nurkic trying to evolve.
Murray from outside. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one.
The main role of Murray offensively, hit those threes, spread out that defense.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Shot clock at 6. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him. And here's Sabonis. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, Sabonis has proven I am now a premier force on the offensive end. He's cooking.
Here's Collier. 14 points for him. Here's Mikhailuk. And a miss there on the triple.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And Levine throws it down.
Now, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
Here's Collier. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Collier. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
DeRozan passes to Sabonis, and Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, Domantas Sabonis has such a complete offensive arsenal, and it's all on display.
Here's Collier, pounded by Westbrook, to the middle. And Williams punches it home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Outside Levine. Picked by Sabonis.
A run for this group.
Williams looking around. Pass to Filipowski. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Kings. DeRozan right side. Nurkic with some nice D. Jazz leading by 5. DeRozan brings the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Nurkic against Sabonis. Nurkic, a screen on Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Shot's good by Collier.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And stolen by Williams. Over to the left wing. Here's Collier. 16 points for him. Pass to Mikhailuk. From the arc. Here's Nurkic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Keegan Murray.
One of the things I think teams love when you have Yusuf Nurkic is the kind of physicality he brings nightly in the middle of the paint. This is a guy who's capable of 20 and 20 on a good night.
Now here's Levine, tightly guarded, 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Utah grabs the miss. Nurkic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Pass to Mikhailuk from deep three-point land. And another miss by Utah. Kings trail by 8. Feet away. Rebounded by Nurkic. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Back to you.
They are plenty talented. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. The Kings have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's DeRozan. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Monk, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Utah leading by 8. Now here's George. 12 points for him. Here's Sensabaugh. The Jazz again can't hit. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Sacramento again missing. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
DeRozan against George. Markkanen with a screen on DeRozan. It's George on the drive. And the jam by George.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
The ball's knocked loose. George with a steal. With the drive. And the jam by George.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Here's Bailey. 9 points in the game. Markkanen with a screen on Levine. Here's Bailey. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Yeah, calling his own number with this tight move there. Bailey showing that IQ.
Monk for 3. Down by Mark.